Hello everyone. Welcome to Arun's Tech Force Automate with Sim.AI series. Today we will learn how to build a RAG-based app or AI agent using Sim.AI. So let us begin. Today we will be learning how to build a RAG-based AI agent using Sim.AI. This will be the lesson number 2, and so let us begin. So what is a RAG? RAG means Retrieval-Augmented Generation. It is a technique that combines two powerful components. Number one is retrieval, finding the most relevant information from the knowledge source, such as documents, PDF, or a database. Next part is generation, using a large language model to create a response based on both the user's question and the retrieved information. So in simple terms, RAG equals to LLM plus your private data. So why do we use RAG? We use RAG to make the AI model more accurate, up-to-date, and domain-specific. Without RAG, LLM relies only on its training data, which might be outdated or say generic. With RAG, the model can access private data or custom data, for example, company's document or research paper, anything. It also reduces hallucination and provide context-aware responses relevant to your specific use cases. Next, there is also a term associated with RAG. When we use RAG, we use some kind of numerical representation of the text. So this is called embedding. And embedding is a numerical representation, a vector of numbers that captures the meaning or context of a piece of data, such as text, image, or audio. For example, the sentence, "I love dogs," might become a, say, 1536 dimensional vector like a big chunk of numbers, 0.23 or will be like that. Goes on and on. The sentence, "I adore puppies," would have a similar vector because they mean nearly the same thing. Now, this allows computer to compare meaning mathematically using a vector similarity search, for example, cosine similarity. So this is a little theory about RAG. So let us work on it. Let me go to the browser. Before that, today we are using a Qdrant vector database. So in order to use it, you can either use the cloud version or you can download it using a Docker. Qdrant is an open source vector DB. So here I am using it locally using the command docker run, and it will run on port 3333 and Qdrant. However, today I am using Sim.AI in the cloud because I am having a little problem over this system. Anyway, I'm using Qdrant locally. Okay guys, so let's now go to Sim. Let me start a new workspace. So click on new plus workspace. Now let us create the local data, private data. Let us upload it. Now what we are actually going to do, if you have seen my previous videos of N8N series, I have demonstrated AI automation of MyDosapoint, where I use some FAQs like this one, question and answers, only 3 examples I have taken. Okay, so these are private data. Now I will show you how we can upload this particular PDF, create an embedding layer and use Qdrant. Okay, so let us start that. First we will go to the blocks. There we will use file. Click on file. Okay, then click on this upload file. Okay, let me just rename it also. Say file, doesn't matter, right? Upload file, select the upload file and click on this new, click on this MyDosapoint example. I have taken it. Okay, this, oh, no problem. This is already exists. So what I do, I will use the same MyDosapoint. Why it is displaying that error? Because I have already uploaded it in this particular workspace one. Next is, let us now take an embedding layer because we need to convert those text into numbers, right? Vector representation. Click on it. And this is, by the way, we are using OpenAI embedding. I will use like that embedding, or better, I will just rename it to my file and say my embeddings. Okay. Okay. Next is I need to give the API key that I will supply it in a moment. Before that, we also need a trigger, that is, let us take a chat trigger. Okay, we will be needing a trigger, right? Then, okay, we took a trigger. We also need memory and what else? So let us first fix this up. Let me add the key. Okay, I added my keys there. Next thing is input text. So here just use the less than sign and you will see files. We will select my file.files, entire file. Okay. Next component we need is Qdr. It will be from blocks, Qdrant. Let us drag it. Okay. And this will be localhost 6333 http://localhost then 6333. Okay. Now you can give a collection name, say my collection. Okay. We do not need the key here because we are using it locally. In case you use your cloud version, then you will use the cloud key and paste it here. This is the points that we will supply it from the memory part. Okay guys, now let's go a little above. Now let us select memory. Okay, let us give a name, say ID, that is chat. Here also let us rename it my memories, doesn't matter anyway. And there are some operations here. We can see some operations are there: get memory, add memory, get all memories, delete memories. Here we are adding memory. Okay, so that the number of sessions it could remember. So here what we will do now, we have added memory, right? Role will be users, ID will be chat, and here this will be input, that is coming from chat input. Okay, then we need to drag this output here. Okay, then what we will do, the data point should be, it's telling here memories. Okay, so Qdrant is also done. So what we basically did here, we use a file PDF, upload the file, created the embedding layer, and we just use Qdrant and added memory in the chat, right? Next task is we need a agent, AI agent. So let us add it. So this AI agent will connect to this part. Okay, I like to beautify. So this should be, say, my agent. Now we need a prompt, right? So let me take the prompt from the notepad Where is it? Okay, I didn't find there. Let me write it, no problem. You are a helpful AI assistant for MyDosapoint. Answer to the user's query. Okay, let us write this much. Then user prompt would be say user, okay, and this would be from the chat input, right? Input. Next, we have to provide the context, context, context that we'll be providing from the memories, and say answers that will come from the LLM. Okay. Now let us see the flow once. Is it okay? So from chat, we link to the memory. So we have given a chat ID, role is user, and content is chat1.input. That is correct. Next, my file, uploaded to the file, then use an embedding, provided the key, that is correct. Use the quadrant, collection name, that is also correct. Okay, I think we are done. Now let us test it. Now in order to test it, you need to go to this chat. You need to select content from here. Content. Okay. Now let me ask the question from this guy. What is opening hours? Okay. Copy and paste. Let me see what we get. Okay. Now see. Our opening hours at MyDosapoint from this, and it has added few other things. You know why? The reason is here I have not explicitly told it to answer in shortest form, right? To the point. So it has added, and here I have also not used guardrails. And if you ask any other question, it may provide you that answer also. Okay, so you can provide that guardrails. I think I lost somehow. However, you will find that video tutorial of Langflow lesson number 2. There I have used that. Okay, anyway, let us test something more. Next question. Okay. So it is telling the readiness of the orders depend on the volume, this, which I actually do not want. Well, this will be a homework for you guys. What you do, you can download this from my Google Drive link. Okay, I have provided that in a text file, prompt lesson number 2 Langflow. Like that, you will find that file name. So what you do, you simply copy that prompt, put it here, and there you will find something like context, context, then questions and answer, something like that. You remove that part. Okay, then it will work. Because why you remove? Because we are using the same thing here in the user prompt. Okay, so this is a short example of a RAG based application. How do you create RAG apps in Sim.AI? Well, this is the first introduction about RAG. I will be providing more concrete example in the upcoming lectures. Okay guys, so this is it for today. Please join my inner circle. Check the description and click on the Google Forms link. You will get all the resources there. And also please like, share, subscribe and hit that bell button. Okay guys, thank you so much and have a great day.